Hello, everybody. Welcome back to This Podcast Takes Tokens. I am Derek, joined by my brother Ryan, and we are here to talk about all the things that we grew up with, the things that we know, the things that we love, the things we miss. But we start every episode off with our retro ramble. That is a question that we asked each other at the end of the episode before, something to think about between episodes, and then come back and have a brief discussion on before we get to the main topic. Today's retro ramble, the one I left you off with last week, it's kind of a double one. What's one dad trope that needs to go away, and what's one that you never want to let go of? We're both dads, so I feel like this was fitting.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and start off with yours?
Yeah, so what needs to go is the old trope that, dad lets mom do all the work and, with the kids, the cooking in the house, like he just comes home and he just, bring me a beer, or bring me a sandwich or whatever. Yeah. Just, a lazy oaf that just doesn't, contribute anything like outside of, bringing income into the house doesn't really contribute anything. I feel like, especially our generation, like we don't generally, there's always outliers, but like we're pretty good at, the both partners,
being partners,
and, we do things together. Something needs done around the house. We do it, kids need to get here. They need to get there. I'll drop them off. You pick them up, like I'll make dinner tonight because you're tired, or you'll make dinner tonight, or you know what? Neither one of us feel like making dinner tonight. Let's just order pizza. Like, I feel like that's something that needs to go away. Like, I remember when my wife first started going back to get her master's, and we ran into some people, very nice people that I know, in the store. And my wife was talking. They were asking us how we were doing. She was saying she's getting ready to go back to school to get her master's. And the lady looked at me and she said, "Well, you're going to have to step it up, buddy." Like I wasn't doing anything before. Right. So I'm just like, I didn't say anything, but like I told my wife afterwards, I'm like, that kind of frustrated me a little bit. But anyway,
or like the old, like, whenever the kids get left at home with dad, he's babysitting, but whenever they get left home with mom, it's just like, it's expected or whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would agree. I'm with you on that one. That one does need that could go the wayside for sure. Yeah. Well, I think you're right. Like our generation, at the very least, I hope for the most part, or are all of rather, all men in our generation, our husbands or significant others, whatever you want to, what have you, are making an effort to treat the home and the work in the home as equals and do their part. Not just because, most people now, most households now are dual income, meaning both the mothers or both spouses work. Yeah. And it's not fair to have one spouse working and the other spouse, or for both people to be working full time and then coming home and one is expected to do all the household chores while the other one is just allowed to just kind of relax and or unload or whatever at the end of the day. And both people should be able to unload or share that responsibility. Yes, I agree. Yes, that one's it's a good one to go. I think for me, one that needs to go is the old intimidating father trope. Specifically whenever a daughter brings a boyfriend home to meet the parents, and the big example is dad's at the kitchen table cleaning a gun or something. Yeah, I think we can do without that one. Yeah.
No, I agree. You still got to feel them out. Like, you don't want, your daughter.
You just can't welcome with warm open arms.
Right. Or your son for that matter, coming home with somebody that you're just like, oh, this is not the right person for you. But no, I agree with you.
Yeah. It's funny in movies. This is a bit much in real life.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Yeah.
Good. All right. What's one that needs to stay? What's one that you enjoy?
The fun dad. Right?
Fun dad. All right.
We love like dad's home. Like, let's have a tickle fight, like with my 9-year-old. Like, she always wants to do tickle fights. Or, you know, like, I don't know, just driving around like we're going somewhere and I'm making up songs with my daughter, or like just coming up with jokes, you know, or just, I don't know, the fun dad, like, dad's always the fun guy, am I making any sense there? You know what I mean?
No. Yeah. That makes sense. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's something like
Good time, Charlie.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's a point where, you have to be the dad, you got to step up and you got to be the parent. But like, I think that it's good to build a good relationship with your kids. It's good to have, build that. Like, you want your kids to be like, gosh, I remember just hanging out with my dad and just having a good time with him.
Right.
He was a good dad. He was present and
good positive memories.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. I like that. All right. Well, for me, it's I like being the problem solver. Specifically, like somebody's like right now we're setting up for Christmas because Halloween's over and Thanksgiving is just one day. So we set up for Christmas
is just one day, 1st, to be fair, but yeah.
Oh, Christmas is a state of mind, brother. No. November 1st, it comes out of the closet. We start setting up Christmas, putting away Halloween. Yep. But I go around. I got my job. I got my parts. Electrical, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Whenever lights need to be plugged in or set up, extension cords need to be ran. That's me. I like doing that kind of stuff. I like being the problem solver. I like figuring out, we've got one outlet out front. How am I going to plug in all this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Or, I want a Christmas tree in my room with twinkle lights on it. Where does it get plugged in? And how do we set that up on a timer or like a automation system of some sort so that it comes on with all the other lights? I like doing those types of things.
Yeah.
And just like other stuff, like things that come up throughout the year. Like, we got this problem with like, my daughter wanted a bed a specific way. She had this whole elaborate idea for what she wanted for her bedroom and the way she wanted it set up. And me and my wife for the most part, bought all the things, and then I got it all set up and working the way it should be. I put together things and solve problems. I like doing that. I like solving problems and I like putting together things. So I guess,
I like Dad remained that way for me. Like, I would have something going on around the house. Like, I remember one time in particular, like we were remodeling the bathroom. I pulled the toilet out because I needed to get behind it. Right. And, cause we were like tearing out the wall, and all that stuff. And then I couldn't get the toilet back in because there's that seal, that gasket that you stick in there. What do I do? Dad's a problem solver. I call Dad. And he's like, oh, I need a rubber gasket. I'll be over there here in just a few minutes. Like, he went by the lumber yard. He got a gasket. He came in and he just installed it. And it was great.
Your uncle, you're good to go. Yeah.
Anytime I had something like that, like, I don't know, I was doing remodeling work. It was usually when I was doing remodeling work or something like that. Or just something around the house. Dad
in his wheelhouse.
Yeah. So I like that. Yeah, I like that. That is a trope that needs to stay. Yeah.
Problem solver. Yeah.
I like it.
Solutions. I like it.
Yeah. Man of solutions.
That's man of solutions. That's right. Be sure you let us know down below, or send us an email. Reach out to us in any way that you can. Let us know, what are your favorite and least favorite dad tropes, mom tropes, any tropes. In the family. You could,
brother
maybe you're not a dad. Yeah, maybe your brother, maybe your sister, maybe you're a child. Whatever they are. Yeah. Let us know below. We'd like to discuss it maybe in a future episode. So, with that, I'm going to roll the intro and we'll get into the main topic of today.
Let's do it.
All right. Your local video store card.
A comic book in your back pocket.
Games with no tutorials.
Music you had to discover.
And drinking water straight from the hose.
These are the things us millennials remember fondly. We are the Jennings brothers.
Join us after the streetlights come on
as we race our bikes from the top of the hill
right down memory lane.
Exchange those quarters, because this podcast takes tokens.
Do you need assurances from your podcast? Do you prefer an emotionally shallow podcast? You see, listeners, when you just yell into a microphone, the level meter will clip and peak and gain right into your ears. A podcast is easy to break, but this podcast takes tokens will work for the affection. We don't sell out the way that other podcasts do. Do you like Meet the Parents? I hope so, because that's what we're going to be talking about today. That's right. Today we are talking about the 2000. What do you say, 2000? The year 2000?
What's the year? The year 2000.
The year 2000. Yeah. I always struggle with that. The early part of the 2000s. Like, how do you refer to those years? The 2000s.
The 2000s.
Yeah. The 2000s.
Oh, the early part of the 2000s. I see what you're
just
saying.
The 2000. Like, how do you, like, you'd say, like,
the
you know, the 1999 classic.
Yeah.
Is this like the 2000 classic? Is
the
that
2000 classic.
The
2001 classic. The 2002 classic. The 2000 classic. Yeah.
The other ones roll off fine. It's the 2001. That's hard. The Millennium classic. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. The Millennial classic.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're talking about Meet the Parents. Let me run some numbers for you real quick. Released October 6th, as we said, the year 2000. This movie had a budget of $55 million. Stars our boy, Robert De Niro, and Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Any guesses on the opening weekend take here?
Well, can you give me the budget?
Budget was $55 million.
Okay. Opening weekend?
Yes, sir. We need Jeopardy music right here.
Yeah. I don't think it made back its money. That's a big budget. Opening weekend, I'm going to say 20 million.
28.6.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll give you a little clue on worldwide. It made back its budget within 11 days.
155 million.
Ooh, very close. 166 million. Worldwide gross.
Man,
yes. It's pretty good. Did pretty good. I mean, it spun
Yeah.
2 sequels and a 4th one that's on the way. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon we'll have that Focker in-law running around here. But we'll get back to that. Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes, always our favorite. How do you think they did on the tomato meter?
Mm-hmm. Tomato, I think the critics like this. I'm going to say 81%.
Very close. Very close. 85%.
85%. Okay.
I'm glad I'm not on this end of this one. I would struggle with this one. Popcorn meter. What do you think of popcorn meter wise?
I think this is one of those instances where it was kind of the same. I'm gonna say 78% popcorn meter.
Ooh, 79. Very close.
Oh,
very
man,
close.
So close.
Almost nailed it. I'm waiting for the day when one of us nails it. This is gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
We're going to celebrate. Popping bubblies. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, popcorn meter. Tomato meter, 85 and 79%. I'm gonna give you a couple of credit. The first positive and first negative critic reviews we got up here real quick. First positive, top critic review. It's just that it's the kind of comedy that's as likely to have you gnawing your fist in agony of embarrassment as to make you laugh. That's our positive one.
Yeah, that's a positive one. Okay.
That's a positive one. Oh, it kind of feels a little like it could go either way, but
like a backhanded comment, like
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And then here's your negative one. Scenes that should have been uproariously funny are weaker than many of the movie's smaller moments. Whose everyday humor isn't specific to the whose everyday humor isn't specific to the plot of the character. Oh, whose is in what they just said. Okay. This is where punctuation is important.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, that's the critics' audience reviews. Positive one says, really hilarious movie, great comedy. That's simple. I like the audience reviews. They're very simple. They're very straightforward to the point.
You're not trying to prove anything when you're writing your review. I liked it. That's all you need.
I liked it.
It's
good.
5 stars.
Not a problem. This person says the ending was great. It as was the beginning, and it only really suffered from a middling second act. There was a point in the movie where I wasn't even really rooting for Greg anymore and just saw Kevin as the better option of a guy. But the movie actually convinced me to realize that Greg was what Greg was experiencing and why he did what he did. I thought Stiller's performance was also a standout. And then it goes on, but I'll leave it there.
Yeah.
That's I guess that was like a middling one. The audience reviews, it doesn't say whether or not they're positive or negative. Oh, I guess it's got star ratings. I could look at the star ratings.
Yeah,
That probably would have helped a little bit there.
Yeah.
But that's fine. We're going to get off reviews now. Rotten Tomatoes. It's always a fun one. Always a good one for this type of thing. So, Meet the Parents. A Fool in Love opens our movie. When was the first time you saw this movie? Do you remember? Came out in 2000?
Yeah. I would have been...
Grade,
what was the date
grade?
that it came out?
What did I say? October 2000. October 6th.
Okay, I would have been going... Yeah, I would have been 8th grade then. Yeah, because I don't remember when I saw this. I'm
probably not rushing out to see it in theaters in 8th grade.
No, I'm sure that it was another one of those things where I was over at our aunt's and it was on, Showtime or something like that. Yeah. I do remember going to the theater to see Meet the Fockers with my buddy Daniel.
Okay.
But that was like after
I think that was
high school.
That was like 4 years later. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Fockers I think was 2004 and Little Fockers was like 2008 or 2009, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, Focker, man, what a rough name. But
oh no. I just thought about it. Pamela Martha Focker.
Which that was at the end of the movie, wasn't it?
It was about the middle of the movie when they found out No, it's because Pamela had told her mother that she thinks that Greg was the one.
Oh,
so they were discussing it in bed. Yeah.
I think I was taking a note whenever that popped up because I was watching the movie the other night and it goes to the end and they're eavesdropping on the proposal and then she's getting back into bed and they're talking about it. And I was like, oh yeah, this is where she drops the Martha Focker line and she does it. And I was like, is this like am I remembering it wrong? Maybe I'm only remembering the special
Mandela effect or something.
Right. So yeah, it happened earlier in the movie. Okay. I was probably writing down a note or something like that whenever that popped up. Yeah. Cause like I had this on DVD and I think I had cause back then, around the 2000, the DVDs in general, they liked, especially with comedies, to put out the unrated versions or the extra versions, and they jam in like 5 to 15 minutes of extra footage and whatnot, and just a few extra jokes. They kind of punch things up here and there, whatever. I seem to remember I had a version of this that was like that, where it was like a little bit extra, and I didn't know if maybe I was remembering it from that or not, but your recollection there fixed that for me. So yeah. Anyways, I think so this was 2000. I had already graduated high school. I remember I'm 100% sure I went and saw this in theaters when it came out with some friends. I actually, a couple weeks back, I was going through things in my office and I came across, I have 2 little boxes of all my movie ticket stubs from like high school and after high school.
Wow.
And I'm sure it's in there. If I wanted to go through it, I could dig it out and find it and know exactly when and where I saw it at. But yeah, I'm 100% positive. I know I had the DVD because I enjoyed this movie and I watched it a lot. I thought it was just one of the funniest things. Yeah. So, I don't know. Thoughts after coming back and reviewing it?
Yeah. So I liked it. This time around, I didn't like the way that they were treating Greg. Like when I first watched it, I thought like everything was really funny, but like this time around, I'm watching it and I'm like, yeah, this is like, it's funny. It's a comedy.
Instantly hostile.
Yeah. They're instantly hostile. I'm like, what did he do? Like,
right.
What's wrong with being a male nurse? Like,
yeah.
I don't like a lot of that stuff I don't get. And then they're just the whole movie until really the final act. Like, they're just not giving him a break.
No,
and I'm
not
like,
at all.
come on. Like,
it really like
give this guy a break.
ratchets up that anxiety throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like, you feel for Greg, like you feel his anxiety throughout this movie. Yeah. And then it just kind of like all comes to a head. I feel like for the male nurse thing, they should have had a scene like later on, like towards the end, where somebody got hurt, not like dangerously hurt, but like, you know, like fell and like injured themselves or something like that. And then he rushes in and like kind of saves the day a little bit. And then he's like, kind of gives him that wink and he's like, bet you're glad I'm a male nurse now or something like that.
Yeah.
Although half the family was doctors. So I don't know.
That's true. Yeah. That's, that's very true. The other thing that I wish we could have got some resolution on Pam's,
what happened to the other Jinxie cat?
Pam's brother, like, is a complete tool.
Oh yeah,
you know? And I know it alludes to it. Like, it alludes to, you know, when De Niro's watching that video at the end, like, everything's already happened. He knows they're engaged, like they're going to be getting married, and he watches this and he knows like this video was recorded before he found the pipe. Yeah. You know, so like,
which he never really confronted Greg on straight up. He just kind of hinted at it.
Yeah.
A lot of beating around the bush, just leading to like a lot of assumptions and no like real, like for a CIA guy, not a lot of straight talk, not a lot of direct talk. It was a lot of assumptions on his part. But yeah, you're right. Like, he never got his like comeuppance, if you will.
I would have liked to have seen that. Yeah.
You know, grounding, something. I mean, what? Yeah. How old is he supposed to be? Is he still in high school or is he college?
He's got to be old. He's got to be in college. Got to be in college, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's 2000. They're still trying to get like 30-year-olds to look like they're in high school. So
yeah, that's true. Could be. Yeah, but overall, I liked it. I enjoyed the revisit to it. I thought there's a lot of funny scenes in there. Yeah. De Niro and Ben Stiller are just great with each other. Yeah. It's he really lays into that whole Focker thing. Like, it's just like throughout, like constantly he's hitting on it. He's leaning on it really hard. It's really funny. Yeah. It just never gets old to me. You know, for like to use that, the studio was like, you can't name the guy Focker. We can't put that in the movie without having to give you like an R rating and all this other stuff. And so in order to avoid getting an R rating, the director had to go out and find an instance where somebody legitimately has the last name Focker. So there are people out there who that is their last name. Yes, 100%. Okay. So they had to prove that it was real to use it in the movie, which is just crazy. So there's some poor sob out there who's Focker. I would embrace that now after this series of movies. But it's great. Like that is... Oh, can you imagine if our last name was Focker? We could have named this podcast Focker Off. No, right. Or Fockering Around. Could have had so much It's
fun
just
with
a great joke. It never gets old. It hits hard when you first hear it. Like, you hear his last name. Yeah. And they just keep throwing it out there. And it never, to me, I'm sure there's somebody out there that doesn't like it, but to me, it never lost its humor because it's in there enough. It's spread out enough where when you hear it, you get a giggle out of it.
You're like, oh yeah, that's right. That's his last name.
Yeah. It's not like just, every single scene, they're just saying it. It's just the right amount of,
and it's usually whenever they're getting frustrated with him or the situation and they're just using it to kind of like needle at him a little more. Yeah. Yeah. To relieve themselves of that. Yeah. Yeah. But I would agree. It's used just the right amount for sure. Oh man. But yeah, this is a great movie. Lots of fun. It's a movie about like meeting the parents, getting to know the family. Very common, relatable situations. I mean, maybe not these specifically, but like the whole situation of meeting your significant other's parents and like what that's like. And
it's awkward.
So it initially opens with him wanting to propose. And then she starts talking about she's on the phone and she's talking about her sister getting engaged and how the guy that asked her to marry him knew to go ask the dad for permission. So the whole asking the dad for your fiance's hand in marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a trope that's gotten outdated, or how do you feel about that?
I did it.
Did you?
I did it just out of respect. Like,
okay.
I don't know. I would like, whoever asks my daughter to marry them, I would like the courtesy of saying, hey, like giving them your intentions. Like, I really love your daughter, and I plan on taking care of her. Like, I'd really like to marry her. Can I have your blessing? Maybe it is old fashioned, but yeah. I think it's a good thing to do.
All right.
I think it's respectful.
Yeah, okay. I could see that. Yeah. I did not.
You didn't?
I did not. No. We were living together. We were 2 years into a relationship. I don't know. I feel like it's something that, like, I think it depends on you and your relationship with them and all this other stuff. I think there's a lot of factors that go into it. And to each his own. I don't know. My take on it at the time was I'm not asking them to marry me. I'm asking her to marry me. It's her decision.
Right.
Whether or not they say yes or no isn't going to change that for me at all. It would just make things difficult if they said no, or I don't know what if they say yes, but
yeah.
So that was kind of my thought on it, is that it's not, I don't know, it's between me and her. It's not between me and them, but like I said, to each his own.
And I think it is, like, I mean, obviously, yes. And would I have still asked her to marry me if he had said no? I'm sure, but it would have been super awkward. But like, I'd made my decision up. I'd already bought the ring. Like, I was going to do it. But like, we were at her sister's college graduation, and him and I walked off to go grab like a drink or something. They had it was an outdoor thing. They had some booths and stuff set up with like food and drinks. Yeah. And I was just like, I'm just going to ask him. So that's what I did. But yeah, like, I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do it.
No.
That was me. That was you. We're both happily married, not to each other, but we're both happily married. Like,
I want to see the movie where the guy goes to ask for the hand in marriage, and the future father-in-law says no right off the bat. Just that's how the movie opens.
Mm-hmm.
But he still wants to go through with it. Like, how does that work? Like, how does that go? Like, does he have to win him over? Ask again? I feel like I've seen this movie. This was a movie somewhere. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like this was a movie somewhere.
Yeah,
maybe
I think there's continuing that conversation. I think there's some women out there who want their dad's blessing on it, right? Like so yeah.
Different strokes, I suppose.
Different strokes for different folks. But yes, I think I've seen that movie somewhere, right? If it's not a movie, by God, it should be a movie.
Right?
Like,
how does that go?
Yeah.
Or what if he just never says yes? He just always says no. Just turns you down every time. Do you eventually just go, you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm going to marry him anyways. Or her anyways.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Neither one of us had to deal with that situation.
No,
so
right?
I don't know. If you have, leave it in the comments. If you want to just pour your life out, we would love.
Yeah.
We'd love to know what the explanation of this is. I have no idea.
What's the other side of that coin look like? Right? Or have you ever said yes whenever you meant to say no, whenever you wanted to say no? That'd be interesting. Ooh.
Oops.
Yeah, it's all about her happiness too, right? I guess. I don't know. But anyways, so they fly across country. They rent the car, and he pulls up. He's met with instant hostility. But they have this, like, her and her dad have this really weird, elaborate, like, handshake greeting thing that they do. Do you have anything like that with your kids? Like, any kind of, like,
I want to say
thing?
I don't know. Like, Harper and I like to give each other a hard time. Okay. So, like, I don't know. Like, we'll get up or we'll get, like, I don't know. I'll be picking her up from her grandma's or something, and we get out to the vehicle, like, gosh, you stink. What are you doing over? Just, I don't know. This is a bad example, but like, and then she'll be like, well, look at that belly on you, and she'll smack my belly, and it's just a loving, just back and forth sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's not exactly what you're. I'm trying to grasping at straws here. I'm trying to find something, but yeah, I don't know.
I want to hear the story whenever she's in her teens and you give her the, oh, you stink, like you're messing with her, and she just breaks out into tears.
There's gonna be a point where that has to end. There's gonna be a point. She's still in elementary school, so it can go on for a little bit longer.
We're good for now.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
But I mean, I don't know. Landon and I give each other a hard time sometimes too. So it's just one of those. I don't think none of us have a secret handshake, or
no flapjack coming up.
I don't foresee my kids ever running to meet me when they're adults and like jumping into my arms, and I have to like hold them up. Like, it's,
oh god, yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
That was a little much.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. People are happy with those types of relationships. I suppose that's their relationship. But that's, to me, it was a little much. It was a little much. They had a bit of an elaborate greeting for sure.
Yeah,
but I don't know. There are families like that, I suppose. Anyways, speaking of the awkward silences, there were a lot of them throughout the movie. Like, there were moments where it just got silent and awkward, and they just let it hang. And you felt it. It was like,
that's the best thing to do, though, in that situation. Yeah. Like, I mean, for a comedy, you just because there was points in this movie where it was like you were really uncomfortable.
You felt it.
Yeah.
Speaking of uncomfortable, she threw him under the bus awfully quick with that whole cat thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like, yeah, she did.
Greg doesn't like cats.
Yeah.
What was up with that? Her dad loves the cats.
Does she, I don't know if she was just like thinking, like just, or I don't know, just came off the top of her head and wasn't thinking about what she was saying.
I feel like she regressed a little bit when she came home. Like, she got home and she was in her childhood home. I'm assuming her childhood home. Mm-hmm. And she regressed a little bit, I think. Yeah. And she just kind of like went back to being like daddy's girl or whatever. And they got that special relationship, as their mom says. And I think she was just kind of in daddy pleasing mode. Yeah. That's what that was. Yeah. That's my guess. I don't know.
What was with Jack carrying around this poem that he'd written for his mother? Like, he just carries it around. He carries the thing around.
He's been working on it.
Strange. Yeah.
How long ago did she pass away?
I don't know.
Yeah. And like so her weird. Ashes are in the urn above like the dining room table as they're eating and everything. Yeah. Which, whenever that got knocked over, the cat wasted absolutely no time going over and making that a litter box.
No.
It did not wait at all. I think the cat and grandma did not have a good relationship. I don't think Jinxie and grandma had a good relationship, and Jinxie's been waiting for that moment and just ran on, just pounced on the moment. That's my theory. I gotta say though, I'm gonna bounce around here because
that's fine. Yeah,
that's what we do, right? So I gotta say, for a former CIA guy, he is lacking in a lot of basic knowledge. Like, there were things that like the whole plant thing. He's a CIA guy, and he's playing the part of like his cover is that he was in like plants or something like that, and he can't answer any questions.
He's a florist. Yeah, you're gonna have to like really. You have to be, from what I have read in books from like ex FBI, CIA, undercover people. Like, you do a lot of research, you become that person. Like, that is who you are. And I don't think
anything.
He's not a great CIA agent. I'm going to say it. He's not a great CIA agent. I don't think he is.
No, apparently he was the best, but not at his cover, I guess.
Why did they force him to retire?
18 weeks in a Cambodian Vietnamese camp or whatever.
If he was a good spy, he wouldn't have.
No, well. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that was his spy job, was to go into the camp and get intel.
To go and pretend to be a prisoner?
Deep undercover, yeah. Well, to get caught as a prisoner, knowing that he was going to be freed at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways. Can you imagine growing up in that house with CIA dad? Like, knowing that he's in CIA, you can't get away with anything. You're not going to be able to hide anything. Do you think she got into some trouble in high school? Like, partying and stuff? Or was she able to get away with nothing?
His son is upstairs
getting away with stuff.
His son is upstairs smoking dope.
Right.
And is able to get away with it just by spritzing himself with like Axe body spray or something.
Hey, that stuff is really strong. It could cover up any smell.
I'm telling you, if he can do that, anybody's getting away with anything. Like he finds the pipe in that jacket and automatically is like, oh, it's Greg's.
Yeah.
When he knows darn good and well it's not even Greg's jacket.
Right.
He knows it's his son's jacket.
Like he knows that, like he just put that jacket on like 5 minutes ago. What do you think? As he's running out of the house, like 16 seconds to spare on the alarm going off, he's going to go, oh, let me go grab my pipe real quick.
Right.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of a prejudice happening there for sure.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. It was everybody though, right? Like even like his. Well, I think that I can't remember her name. That their mother. I think she was trying to see the best that she could in Greg. She was the one that I don't think did as much. I don't even really remember her really throwing a joke his way. I think it was mainly De Niro and his Pam's future brother-in-law and his dad that was really throwing all the punches out. I mean, because I don't even remember Owen Wilson really doing anything. Like he
was pretty gentle, pretty sweet with him.
Yeah.
But like there was that whole moment whenever she threw him under the bus for the whole cat thing. And he's like, oh, no, I'm kind of more of a dog person. Yeah. And you can see her standing next to Jack and she mouths at him, oh, me too. Like, I'm a dog person too.
Yeah.
But, with Jack. So that makes me want, because she's very quiet throughout the whole movie. She doesn't really like say much. She doesn't stand up to him much. She seems a little passive, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just the relationship, but she doesn't seem to. She seems very confrontational. Like she doesn't confront anybody with anything really. Yeah. But she's definitely like trying to make everybody feel comfortable and at home. But she's not like stirring things up or getting, being a bother to anybody or standing up for anything in any real way. She's just kind of there. It's a very passable character. Not much to her. I'm just kind of ashamed. I felt like she got more from her.
Yeah, I do feel that way. And I don't remember if in the sequels, if we do or not. That'd be fun to go back and watch those. But I mean, I felt like towards the end, she kind of, after Greg had already left, and then she went and got that, whoever she knew, to send her his test scores for whatever the test he was taking.
Yeah, the MCATs, from his parents.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the MCATs. Yeah. Have Dennis Hopper and Barbara Streisand, send her the that we'll find out later. And then she goes and confronts Jack and she's like, look, he wasn't lying about this, or whatever.
Right.
I think that's her, just kind of finally, I guess, standing up for him a little bit.
Well, that was Pam, not Dina, the wife.
Oh, that's your time. I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking about Pam this whole time. Yeah.
No, Dina.
Yes, Dina.
Jack's wife. Yeah.
Yes, she was very one-dimensional. I will agree with you on that. Yep, she absolutely was.
Apparently, you thought Pam was too.
Yeah. Well, I did think Pam was a little bit. Yeah. Until towards the end. Yeah.
Yeah. She definitely like on the Pam side of it too. Yeah, she was kind of. She wasn't making things easy for Craig.
No.
And then like the whole like thing with the ex-boyfriend still being around and being part of the family's life and everything. I don't know about that. That seems a little crossing some line or something.
I don't like. So
because they weren't ever married.
No.
They don't have kids or anything.
No, but I can still, I can see that. Like, of course, that this movie's like 25 years ago. This day and age, I could see that a little more. But I think at the very least, she should have told Greg, like, hey, this guy that I used to be engaged to this guy, like before they even got there, like, we're probably going to be going over to his house because he's pretty good friends with my dad. There's nothing there anymore. Like, explain the situation to him. Give the guy a heads up, because if I was in that situation and I didn't have a heads up on that, I'd be like, what is going on here? This is really weird. Especially when they get there and he's like still got photos
pictures
of him and her, and
I think she should have said something about that. At the very least, she should have been like, "Why you still got pictures of us up? Like, the only pictures you have are of us. This seems a little like you need to move on, bro. Like, it's over." But how long do you think they were together? Because they have the whole like Iceman Maverick nickname thing from Top Gun, which was like mid '80s, and this is like in the year 2000.
Yeah, I guess it was.
I don't think, in the pictures that they show, they didn't look like they broke up that long ago.
No,
I think they were dating until she was briefly, or I don't think they were broken up for very long before she met Greg. I think Greg came right after Kevin.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm thinking they dated for probably since high school until well into adulthood would be my guess. But I don't know. That's just my guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about that, but they've clearly been together for quite a while. They have a lot of there's a lot of history there, even when they like it's implied, and it's I don't know. But was his name's Kevin? Was that almost his character's name?
Yeah.
Kevin was a nice guy, though. He was a nice guy.
Nice. He was a decent guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like.
Still, I think he still had a thing. I think he was still carrying a torch, but yeah.
Yeah.
Although I think in one of the sequels, isn't he moved on? Like he's with somebody else in one of the sequels or something?
I think so. I can't remember, but I think so.
Yeah.
But I really love the swim trunks that he gives.
I know, right?
He gives Greg.
Like he's clearly got other swim trunks. That's him. That's his passive aggressive.
That's true.
To get at
That's
Greg
true.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So he kind of snuck one in there in his own little way.
That's Speedo. It's just. And then again, everybody's laughing at him. Like he has a choice. He's like, I don't want to be swimming.
And I think it's funny. It's funny that everybody was laughing at him when out of everybody there, I mean, he probably looked the best in the Speedo.
He had about the best body. Yeah.
And they're all giving him hell about it. It's like
lifting some weights or something there. Yeah.
He's in pretty good shape. I think he can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, leave it on, but he can pull it off.
Right. Yeah.
Speaking of borrowing clothes, the whole thing opens up with him. They lost his suitcase, his luggage, because he couldn't get through airport security, which is 2000. This is pre 9/11 airport security. Yeah. And he can't get through with this bag, which, I mean, that was a little bit, I don't know. I guess like each airport's different, so I'll let that one slide. But, so yeah, he can't get through his bag. They go to check it, which, I mean, the way that was handled, I was like, yeah, that's not going to make it back to him. And, so he gets there, he's got no clothes, and he's got to borrow clothes from the dad and the brother the whole time he's there. And he's borrowing underwear too. Which, no.
I will go commando till I have a chance to go to the store and buy some.
Which he did. He went to the drugstore. Did he not get underwear while he was there?
They don't show it, but I'm hoping that he did.
He didn't come out with much other than the Nicorette gum.
And the breast pump magazine.
Then the breast pump magazine, you just grabbed off the rack right there.
You know what he should have said? He's a nurse. He could have said, I'm looking in, like, when Jack confronts him, like, oh, I'm looking into this for my patients. I've got I deal with a lot of pregnant mothers, and so I'm looking into this.
I was just flipping through this magazine, and it just happened to land. But that would be calling out the obvious, which kills the humor.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's funnier if he grunts and moans through a breastfeeding ad or whatever it is.
Milking
made
cats.
For awkwardness, right? You can milk a cat. You can milk anything with nipples.
Make anything with, can Can you milk me, Greg? I have nipples.
That's probably one of the best lines. Okay, while we're there, best line throughout the whole movie. Do you have one?
That right there. That right there. I have
that's
nipples.
a pretty good one.
Can you milk me?
For me, it's either that or keep your snake in the cage for at least 72 hours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was a pretty fun one. I mean, really, just about every line that De Niro delivers is just...
Oh, yeah.
This dude, man, De Niro can do comedy. And he can do it pretty well.
Talk about range. Like, De Niro has some freaking range. Like, one of the greatest actors...
Oh, yeah.
Of all time.
All time.
He's just great. Yep.
Absolutely. Man. So we have the whole suitcase kerfuffle, and he's waiting on the airline to bring him back his suitcase.
Yep.
And what's the first suitcase they bring him? Not his suitcase. It's that suitcase. What are the odds that he gets that suitcase that he gets? And he tells Jack, hey, by the way, there's something in here I really want your daughter to wear.
Want your daughter to...
But I want your blessing? And then Jack opens it up and he's like, sure, okay, what? That's what he wanted my blessing for?
Any normal human being, which we've already established, this is not a normal situation,
no,
is going to look at that and at least go and confront in private the person and say,
did you
is
get
this your bag?
Right.
Because this, like, was this what you're talking about?
Well,
this
although
can't be your bag.
They did ask him that a couple times before he got to it. They asked him, did you get your bag? Is that your bag? Did they bring your bag? And every time Greg was he's so off access throughout this whole movie that he was just in that mode of, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry. It's fine. You don't have to worry about me. And so he would dismiss it and say, yeah, this is my bag. I'm good. I was just checking it or whatever. Cause he's in that, like, he's still like off kilter. He's nervous.
Yeah.
And so they've already in their mind checked that box and confirmed that, yeah, that's his bag.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah. So he's got that bag. And then he eventually gets the right bag. And we'll leave it there for the sake of the podcast.
His full name. I get why he goes by Greg. Who would name somebody that?
A couple of hippies, I suppose.
What was it?
Marion?
Marion, I think that's right.
Was it Marion?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's...
Yeah. Because it was Gaylord M. Focker, right? It's got to be Marion. That's the only thing that would make sense.
Myron.
Oh, okay.
Gaylord
Myron.
Yeah,
that's
Focker.
Right. Because at one point they're like, why don't you go by Myron or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, I like Greg or whatever. Anyways.
Oh man. It's what it is. It's what it is.
It is what it is.
I don't know if that joke would pass this day and age as well.
Yeah. That and the nursing thing. I feel like those would be handled a little differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jinxie Cat is not supposed to go outside because he's a domestic animal and he wouldn't survive, whatever. But they were going to make him the ring bearer in the wedding, which is outdoors. How was that going to work out?
I don't think they thought that through, right?
I don't think they did either.
Jack's so obsessed.
He is.
With this cat.
He loves this cat.
Yeah, oh my gosh, absolutely. It's like it's like a child to him. I don't get that. I love cats. No. Dogs are cool too, but there's like a line. If there's a fire in the house, I'm getting my family out. Cat. If I have time and it's safe to come back and get you
after you've gotten the PlayStation and the TV.
After I get the PlayStation, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like Jack would. I feel like Jack would throw everybody into the fire
just to get the cat out. Go save Jinxie. I think Jack might be compensating a little bit for the loss of his pancakes. Like she went off to college and went off to live her life, and he needed another surrogate for that love he had for her.
Yep.
I think that might be it. So yeah, speaking of the cat, apparently De Niro liked the cat so much that he tried to work the cat into as many scenes as he could. He even kept cat treats in his pocket just so that the cat would be comfortable with him and he could keep the cat happy. Yeah, that's interesting. I thought
that. Yeah.
So do you think they convinced De Niro to adopt the cat at the end of the movie, like they convinced Depp to adopt the horse at the end of
we're gonna put this cat down if you don't.
You know, this cat's in danger of being put down.
I don't think that's an apples to apples comparison there. I don't.
All right, fair enough.
Unless the cat's like diabetic or something, like I don't see anybody saying, "Oh, we gotta put this thing down." So.
We might have to put this cat down. That's a beautiful cat in Himalayan, you know.
Gorgeous, yeah. Those cats are beautiful.
Yeah, but yeah, Jack definitely had an obsession with it. That and but he seemed like a very. There's a little bit of dichotomy here. I think with Jack, he seems like a very particular guy in very particular aspects. Like whenever they're racing home from the restaurant, he's got a driving hat and gloves that he wears when he drives his car.
Yeah.
But at the same point, whenever Greg's up on the roof sneaking the smoke after he tried to get Jinxie, his gutters are full of leaves and gook. Like they're backed up pretty bad.
Yeah.
And there's leaves all over the yard the day before he's supposed to have this big wedding. Like, did he not have landscapers come over and clean up? Like they're in the hedges and everything.
They've got the money, right? They've got the money to have somebody come and take care of the gutters.
He's such a particular guy. I got to imagine he would have had that done already. But I don't know. That's just kind of that's something I observed. I thought was kind of odd. Out of character, as you say.
Yeah.
But anyways, that race, that was probably one of the most law-abiding races I've ever seen. They're just screeching to a halt at every stoplight and then going again as soon as it hits green.
Yeah. I love the reaction of everybody in the car with Greg.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, okay, when it first starts, let's, okay, you like to drive fast. Let's slow down a little bit here. Like, this is, you know, okay, we're going to buckle up. We're going to buckle up. By the end of it, they're like, what, you were a maniac. What are you doing?
You're a maniac, Focker. Yeah.
You know, if we could have gotten anybody getting punched in the face, it would have been
Bob.
Uncle Bob.
Or no, was it Uncle Bob? No, what was the guy's name? Who are you talking about?
The dad of Larry. Yes. Yeah.
But
sister's.
I feel like that with him in just about every movie I see him in. Like
he plays a really good heel, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's just a really good heel in everything I've seen him in. And that's okay. Yes. Movies need heels. People that can do a good job at it and make you hate the character. And that is a testament to how well they play that.
It's really not that you hate him. It's that he's that kind of a prick, for lack of a better term. Yeah. Like you don't really hate him or wish him ill will. You're just kind of like he's annoying and you just want him to go away.
Yeah.
And he creates problems where there were not problems. And that's the guy. That's him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like I don't hate you, but I kind of hate you.
Can you just just shut up?
Right? Just go away.
Yeah. Like, I don't wish any ill on you.
Right.
Except for maybe somebody punching you in the face. I don't.
It's like I was watching Big Bang the other day, and there was an episode, and Rajesh is really annoying. What's his name? Simon's character. The skinny guy with all the belt buckles.
Oh, gosh, it's Howard.
Howard, yes. So he's really annoying Howard, and every like 3 times throughout the episode, Howard looks at him and he's like, "When do you go back to India?" Or "When are you getting deported?" or something like that. And it feels like that with this guy. It's like I don't hate you, but when are you going away?
Yeah,
100%. Yeah. So I got a couple of close call castings for you.
Yeah.
Apparently Christopher Walken was the second choice for Byrnes here, for Jack Byrnes here, which fantastic.
Would have been great. Would have been great.
Yeah. Right up there.
It would have been just as good.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Jim Carrey was originally slated to star in this movie instead of Ben Stiller. Even in some of the work on the script. So,
man, I don't know.
What a different movie. Jim Carrey would have been different energy.
It would have been different energy. Yeah, I don't think it would have been bad. It just would have. Been a different movie. It would have been a different.
This would have been like, I think, right after Liar Liar. So it would have been that Jim Carrey, which would have worked. Like this is that right Jim Carrey for it, for sure. But yeah, like it's a different movie. So it's interesting. The movie is actually a remake of a independent film from 1991 of the same name, put out by National Lampoon. Yeah, straight to video.
Huh. Interesting.
Remake. And it never got a publisher, so it never made it beyond like independent straight to video or something like that. So you can't, I don't think you can find it anywhere to watch it, but yeah, it was a thing. And then they optioned out the story to Universal or whoever has it. I think it's Universal, and they adapted it, like it got rewritten, and now we're here.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
The whole Ben Stiller's character being a male nurse, that was Ben Stiller. He brought that to the, or no, that was sorry, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. Threw that out there. And was it Jim Carrey? Oh man, see, I didn't write this one down. I'm remembering this one. You're remembering from earlier.
One of the actors,
one of the two of them,
yeah,
suggested it for the character. I can't remember who now. I'm not going to claim that I do. I could have just said one and just stuck with it, but I'm going to be honest. It was one of the two. I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
Anyways, last little factoid for you here. Ben Stiller flew home during the shoots, during the middle of shooting this movie, to surprise propose to his now wife, Christy Taylor, during filming.
Yeah.
So that's kind of sweet. Movie about like, proposals, and he goes home and proposes.
Yeah. I'm wondering, like, I'm thinking back to like his Speedo body.
Yeah.
This wasn't very long before Zoolander. They started shooting Zoolander. Yeah. So I'm wondering if like he
just
was
after Mystery Men.
Yeah. If he was just
he's in his prime.
Working on that body for he had a lot of shirtless scenes in Zoolander.
That's true. Yeah. He did a lot of body work.
Yeah.
He was a male model. Had to look good, right?
That's right. How many movies have Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson been in together?
Well, at least 3 Meet the Parents movies. I think if Owen Wilson was in all of them. And you got the 2 Zoolanders, so right there, that's 5. I don't know. Does AI tell us? 10.
Yeah.
Oh, they were in Royal Tenenbaums. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have Zoolander, Meet the Parents, Royal Tenenbaums, Starsky and Hutch.
3 Wes Andersons. Oh, yeah, Starsky and Hutch.
Night at the Museum. They were both in The Cable Guy.
How many Night at the Museums?
There's several. I don't know.
Yeah. Permanent Midnight, that was a good one.
Permanent Midnight, yeah. I'm trying to find more here. It tells me 10, but it's only giving me...
It's probably all the Night at the Museum ones.
12 films altogether.
Wow.
According to MovieWeb. So we've got... I'm going to read them off just because we've got time. And, you know, what's it hurting? Little Fockers. Zoolander 2. Meet the Fockers.
3.
Night at the Museum.
4.
Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian.
5.
Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb.
6.
The Cable Guy.
7.
Permanent Midnight.
8.
Starsky and Hutch.
9.
Zoolander.
10.
Royal Tenenbaums.
11.
Meet the Parents.
12.
Yeah.
Wow. What
they work great together.
Cable Guy. What was Owen Wilson in Cable Guy?
I don't know. The scene it was showing on the image it was showing, the still, was Jim Carrey was like giving him a noogie. Oh,
interesting. I'll have to go back and watch Cable Guy. I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah.
Cable Guy!
Get your Jim in.
Yeah.
All right. You got any final thoughts on the film for us before we close this one out?
Yeah. No, not really. Nothing more than I've already said. It's a great movie. It's fun to rewatch. Yeah. And I always, again, I really do enjoy seeing Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson together in any movie.
They're great.
I think they're just a great pairing. Yeah. Yeah.
Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson, or Ben Stiller and De Niro?
I gotta say Owen.
All right. Yeah,
Owen.
fair enough.
With that said,
yeah,
as much as I love Wedding Crashers and I love Vince Vaughn in it, I think that Ben Stiller could have done that role and it would have been just as good.
Yeah, that could have been. I don't know, man. I don't know that have we seen Ben Stiller in a part like that, like playing kind of like a philandering playboy type character?
I think he could have done it.
You think he could have done it?
Well, he was kind of like that in Zoolander, though, right? A little bit.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, he was more like polyamorous, I guess is the phrase. No, what's the phrase I'm looking for? He was just free. He wasn't like tied down to anyone. He wasn't about labels or relationships or anything like that. I think it's a little different.
I'm not saying that I think the movie would be better with Ben Stiller. I think it would be just as good. It would be a little bit of a different movie, but it could have worked. I mean, Vince Vaughn is spectacular. I love watching Vince Vaughn and stuff. Yeah. But I think it could have worked.
No, I'm not saying it couldn't have worked. I'm not don't get me wrong. I'm just wondering, like, what's the analog, or what's the what have we seen Ben Stiller in that's like that, in that kind of role? We haven't. So that would have been something different for him.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
But what could
Jerry
have been,
Stiller
right?
in that role.
Jerry Stiller. Jerry Stiller and Robert De Niro.
No, well, now that's a movie I wish that they would have made. I would have watched that. That should have been. Dennis Hopper was great in Meet the Fockers, but to actually put Jerry Stiller in that role would have been hilarious. Would have been great.
Yeah, that could have been fun. Have his actual parents play his parents, but just like hidden versions of themselves. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. The two of them in King of Queens, whenever his parents are on there, and like his mom plays, for the longest time, played Spence's mom, and she was like infatuated with Arthur. And there's all these scenes where like the two of them together, and it's so funny. The two of them together, it's a lot of fun. But anyways, I digress. So with that, Meet the Parents. I had a lot of fun with it. I enjoyed rewatching it. Hope you did too. Yeah. If you rewatched it with us, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you thought about it. Any thoughts that we could share? We'd love to. Anyways, moving on to stale popcorn. This is things we've been up to lately. You got any stale popcorn for me lately? Anything retro related?
I not really retro related, but you know, we both like playing games, and so I watched PlayStation's State of Play Japan.
Oh,
I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. I don't know if you saw it or not. It's just a lot of like remakes, and then the other games just look kind of boring. And it made me think back to like the early 2000s, just games coming out left and right, and how good everything was. Everything was like original and unique. And I know I sound like an old man. You're going to find 1,000 other guys like me on YouTube that are saying the same thing. But my point for the stale popcorn that I guess rolls this whole thing up. Games just typically, I'm not making a broad blanket statement over every game. There's new games that come out that I like. Generally, though, they're just not as fun as they used to be.
It's been a while since I've had a good, like I've had a game that made me, a new game that came out that I'm like, ooh, yeah, that was like, I think there's just oversaturation. There's just too many options, and the good stuff gets muddied by everything that's out there. And it takes a couple years for a really good game to kind of surface, to mainstream enough, to get popular enough, rather, that you take notice of it. You know, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, the games I play now are games that have been out for at least 5 years, but I'm finally hearing about them, or I'm finally getting around to them, or the conversations around them have been going for so long that I'm finally like, all right, let me go check out this game. And then I finally check it out. Like, Last of Us. I finally got that one and I was like,
oh yeah,
that was worth it. That was worth all the hype for sure. I enjoyed it. Or, I don't know, there's been others, but yeah, I agree. Yeah. I just think there's too much. It's funny.
That could be.
No, go on.
Yeah, I agree with you on that front. I mean, it looks like anytime I get on the PlayStation Store, it's like there's just these constantly inundated with just new games, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute! Like trying to find anything on there that like looks interesting to me is so hard because you have to just wade through this pool of just shovelware and just junk that's on there to find anything that is worth my time. Like my time
is LGN still making games?
LGN,
yeah, they used to make games back in then. They used to make a whole bunch of like games on Nintendo and Super Nintendo. They were like the really bad games based off of movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they made the Back to the Future games and stuff like that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't see them around anymore.
Nah, they got it by somebody else. They haven't rightfully put out anything in a while. But yeah, I always think of LGN when I think of bad games.
Yeah.
That rainbow logo.
Yeah, the rainbow logo. Yeah. Yeah, they did do all those licensed games, didn't they? Rambo.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. All that. It's just junk. Garbage. Although I enjoyed the, I don't know if LGN made it, but Top Gun. The Top Gun game.
Oh, yeah.
I could never land the stupid plane, but
could never get past the first stage, but I really loved it. I really loved it.
Every once in a while I could land it. I did land it a couple times, but man, that was hard. That was hard.
I don't know how they, I don't know. I still don't know how to do it. I'll have to try it again sometime. Pull out my copy and try it.
So mine's funny because I'm similarly on the game kick as you are, except I've been playing Civ 6 a lot lately. Like I've got it on my Switch and I've got it on my tablet.
Civ is fun.
And I just kind of like, I've had it for a few years. And then I just picked it up randomly about 2 weeks ago. Just sitting there at night, we're watching TV and I'm on my tablet and I'm like, I want a game on my tablet. Like I just want to play a game, like a game that I don't really have to invest too much attention to, like something turn-based or something like that. And then I remembered, I got Civ 6. So I just pulled that up and I was like, I had a game going already and I was near the end. So I finished out that civilization and then I just started a new one. And I've been playing as the Romans this time.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that's been fun. I've been enjoying that. They got Civ 7 that came out this last year.
Yeah.
I'm considering maybe that might be my next game. I don't know. I'm trying to do some research and see what the difference is between the two. Like what did they change? How much did they improve it and everything like that? And so far I'm interested. So I might go check that out.
The Civ games have always been fun. My friend Dave turned me onto those a long time ago. And I remember when so I have Civ 5 and Civ 6. When Civ 5 came out, one of the civilizations you could play as was the Iroquois. And they moved through, I loved using them. They moved through forests like they were roads. So they would, like that was their perk. So you could move them around so fast because, and if you play those games, if you move your troops or whatever on a road, they move, I think it's like double speed or something like that on a road as opposed to not road. So they were moving around super quick. But the best game that I won with them, I won the technology race and I got the Iroquois into space. And it was great. I loved it. I loved it. And then I think that's the only game that they use the Iroquois in. And they always have the Americans or the Romans or they'll have Gandhi or something like that on there.
They have all the major civilizations. For sure.
Yeah, all the major. But man, I love the Iroquois. I really wish they'd bring them back. Yeah, the UK. UK always has great naval, navies and stuff like that. Which I like that. I like that they use like real life things, like because England had a
stellar
best navy in the world,
Yeah,
at one point, and it's just fun.
Yeah,
they got the Vikings in Civ 6 though, don't they? I think you can play as the Vikings.
Do. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're the Vikings. They might have been a different name. Maybe they're the Scandinavians.
I think that may be it. Yeah.
Some version. Gosh, it's in there. Yeah.
Those games, it's just like, just one more turn and then I'll go to bed. One more turn and then I'll go to bed. And then it's, it's 3:00 in the morning and you got to get up in 3 hours. And it's like,
you're like, oh no. Yeah. Why did I let myself play this so much? Yeah. Yeah. Cause I'll just like, my wife will fall asleep on the couch sometimes at like 9-10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, I got like another hour or two before I want to go to bed. So I'm just going to throw on like a sitcom and just sit back and play this game. And then before I know it, I'm like, wait, this is like the 6th episode of this sitcom I've watched. That means it's been 3 hours now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got to go throw it out. But yeah, it's been fun. I've been enjoying it. I like that it's on my tablet. It's a perfect tablet game. I enjoy it. Yeah. And I think I'm going to check out 7. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. You have to let me know how that is. Because I've been considering it as well. So
I will say I was reading the book you suggested, Blood, Sweat, and Pixels.
Oh yeah.
And I read the chapter where they're talking about Stardew Valley. And the guy starts out talking about Harvest Moon being one of his favorite games, one of his inspirations for it and everything. And I was like, oh yeah, that's on the Switch on the Nintendo Classic Store. Maybe I'll check that out. So then like a couple weeks ago, before I started playing 6, which is what led me to playing 6, I was like, oh, let me go check it out. So I'm sitting here because I got my Switch at my desk now. And I pull up my Switch and I got like a half hour before I got to go get the kids. And I fire it up and I go into the game and I find Harvest Moon and it starts up. And then it starts with a bunch of dialogue and everything like that. And I'm like, I'm not in the mood for this. And I just turned it off and put it down. And I was like, I'm going to come back to it later. And I just never did.
It's
not that I don't want to. It's just like, I don't know. I was really excited about it. And then I got to it and I was like, not right now.
You got to be, like some of those text heavy games, you've really got to be in the mood for. Like I've been playing through, Breath of Fire, the original one for Super Nintendo, like off and on. And it is, those old role-playing games, they didn't have voiceovers, it was just like, you're reading text and text and text. And it's like, okay, every couple of weeks, I'll be like, I'll play this for, 2 hours or so. And then I'm just like, all right, I'm done for right now. Cause I've played for 2 hours and I've just gotten a story. And then like, I haven't even gotten to play. I haven't even gotten to fight anything. So but they got a lot of charm though. A lot of charm to them. And but that is interesting. That Stardew Valley chapter is like just the amount of time he put into that game. And
I felt like watching this movie. Like I could feel reading that chapter. I was like, my God, this is a slog.
Yeah.
I can understand why at the end he was like, I don't ever want to have anything to do with this game ever again.
Yeah. He didn't need to. He's made so much money off that game. Like he's set for life. He doesn't have to do anything. Yeah.
Can you imagine like you write and develop a game from scratch all by yourself? That would be so much work.
Yeah. Play test it by yourself. And well, was he having a couple of his friends? Yeah, they were doing some play testing on it. Yeah.
But anyways, that's my steel popcorn.
Yeah.
Ready for your retro ramble?
Yeah, retro ramble for next week. We're getting into the holiday season.
That's right.
And so I just want to ask you, what is your favorite Christmas ornament that you've ever owned?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that one.
Yeah. There's a lot. I mean, especially now they're making them like they're just so cool. They just keep getting better and better. And so anyway, let us know what your favorite Christmas ornament is. Maybe you're owning it right now, or maybe it's something you remember from your childhood. I don't know, but
True.
So let us know. Yeah, that's about it for the show, I think. thanks for listening. Share with your friends, and we really appreciate you guys commenting and sharing and subscribing. You know, even if there's something that you don't like that we're doing, comment. Like,
right, tell us.
Any engagement is engagement, and we can't make the show better if we don't know what you're not liking about it. So, or if we don't know what you are liking about it. Yeah. So, just let us know. And So, anyway, that's it. And we've reached another checkpoint. So, be kind, rewind, and we'll see you next week.
See y'all around.